Hi everyone, my name is Eliza Alaska and welcome back to my channel.
And I'm Ellie Rose.
And together we form one whole brain cell. Except right now it's probably like a quarter of a brain cell.
Yeah, we're not doing too great.
We're not doing too great right now. We are here with Doki Doki Literary Club Part 3.
We go get in that Suki.
Yeah, sure. Like the game.
The game. Haley's doing, Ellie's doing the click click.
You already fucked up.
I already fucked up, it's fine.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Zaddy.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to being in the club. Still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple... That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simplest things with you anyways.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Would you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why is that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Ah! Ha!
Sayori nervously reaches into her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. She wanted me to buy her food. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair! How did you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought snacks before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Don't die.
Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Zaddy to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
I thought she wasn't listening.
Did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Ooh.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there is a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have came if there weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nizuki into making them.
on. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. The hell just happened? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow! What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, and it was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Zuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
Aw.
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good! Mmm!
Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Ooh.
Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you just seriously do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you are such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Oh shit. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
No, not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today.
Like murk someone.
Yeah. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she's a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open.
Boom.
Sorry, I'm super late. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
She was murking somebody. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently.
Marking people.
I've always wanted to learn piano.
The hard bodies of the strings. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I'd also look forward to that. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Daddy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Yeah. No, not really. I chose to leave out Surori's mischief excavating. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining about her anyways. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Surori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Again?
That's
Ah!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I appreciate her in case she needs...
Approach.
I approach her in case she needs a hand.
Oh, we're going in the closet? Oh, no.
You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping our collection organized if someone's just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelves. Manga?
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyways?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga obstructing the stack of various books on the side of the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, so much better. Seeing a set box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get closer to look at the box set sheet, admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Zaddy. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the very first volume of Parfait Girl from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She stuffed the books right into my hand. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this.
Don't just say that. You're making me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scrouches an inch away from her face. Away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow. How long has it been since I've read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop, but it just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romances start to happen, that's really what makes it good. There are so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just mean that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well...
Natsuki presses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. It just happened to be. I just happened to be into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like, I would never get into anything because it's in a manga.
Manga?
Manga? Am I saying it?
Manga!
Manga! You were about to flick me in the forehead. I saw this.
Manga.
Manga! Ow! I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable.
I'm not impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's her interest in baking. So all of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to be judging? God, Jesus Christ, you're so cute.
Yeah, she's so cute.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read.
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean.
Question mark?
You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in?
Jeez. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Like, I could never get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, ew, why haven't you grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I've gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably hard for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I haven't even kept it in my own room. I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts a finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bit bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... Ooh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when you connect with somebody like that. And being able to prove that to Natsuki, for whom it's rare to experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Eh? Are you all ready for today's poems?
I forgot about that shit. Oh god, here we go.
Oh, shit.
No. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry, that's jealousy!
That's jealousy. Bruh, that's cock blocking. I need you to stop. We were getting somewhere.
Were we?
Monica. I mean, we were.
Sorry!
No, you're not.
I just need to make sure we have enough time, bitch. Oh, you do look like you're pretty cozy over there.
Yeah, we were.
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Oh, that's excessive.
Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take you forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish it. Finish that one before tomorrow, and we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through this volume so far. I might fall back behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared for what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then! I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
What are we reading first?
Oh my god. Let's go with Natsuki. We had a nice moment.
Yeah, we'll just do her first. Let me get a sip of ...
Oh my god! Bruh! Bruh! My equipment!
I didn't get it on the... Man, I just died. I inhaled soda. I think that's like the worst thing to inhale.
You aspirated your soda.
What's that word even mean?
Aspirated? It means you inhaled it.
Oh.
Yeah. And you can get into your lungs and cause like bronchitis and stuff.
I'm dumb. I should have known that.
You worked in the medical field. In a way, yeah, you did.
I worked in the kitchen at a nursing home.
I work in the kitchen at a nursing home.
We don't talk to people. Alright, dot.
Not to keep me the poem! She kept glancing back at the poem.
Oh lord.
By now, she must have read it more than once. I'm really mad at this. Is that a compliment?
No, I mean, you know.
Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants.
I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all.
Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one.
Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know?
I hope I get lucky.
Just don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, I mean, so that's how it is. That's you.
I had a drink in my mouth.
I'm sorry.
So that's how it is. My poem is cute.
No, why are you smiling? It's not like I like cute things.
Natsuki stops my poem back towards me.
Just back at you, bruh. Uh-huh. Reading it again, I decided that it's not that great after all.
Good.
It's too cute and Doki Doki. It would only impress, you know, girls who like those kinds of things.
For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through.
I wonder why. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Oh god.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wicky, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she likes other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone, this is about gay people.
I took the whole thing where she was talking about how her manga is not allowed. Like she's not allowed to tell anybody about her manga, and like
I thought it was about gay people.
You know, she...
Like the spiders is like another girl.
Yeah, it could be.
I think I'm wrong.
I think you're wrong, though. Okay. What is happening? Okay. Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can just explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, everyone should agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything.
It's about the manga.
It is. I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
I related it to gay people.
Yes. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. It might have been gay.
It might have been gay. You know what? I just like gay things too much.
I know you do. Something that you're afraid of people finding out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
That's what I do best, after all.
You just hit the load button. Go up here.
Go up here.
No, don't go up there! Oh god, return! Return!
I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. I like conveying emotions is important. But I don't want to make people think. I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Oh god, we're doing this
every
again?
day?
Alright, go to Yuri. Let's get her over with.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. That's a bit different. I respect for you for trying different things, Addie. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sururi's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poem.
She is jelly.
I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for other people to like them or anything. Yuri.
She's gaslighting us.
Yeah. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind likes to do that thing sometimes. Anyways, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain and turn a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things that you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable the readers to see into your mind. It's very intimate, excuse. I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly sophisticated animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. The rush of blood. A rush of blood. Classic provolone conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again.
I don't think that's provolone.
I don't think I don't know what that word is. Classic.
You know what? I didn't like it, so let's
I don't
get
like
over
it either.
Let's get over it. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
It sounded a little murdery, but like...
I can see that. It did sound very murdery.
She was gonna murder the raccoon.
It's a lot more metaphorical.
Sure.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferenced writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it is supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own ways. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
Murder?
And those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself.
Sure, I'm sure that would be...
So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Huh? Did Natsuki write about something like that? About something being ridiculous for a strange interest? Oh, somebody being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as it's not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Unless it gets you laid.
If it gets laid,
we're gonna spill the beans.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would have probably hate myself.
You probably do.
I might be ranting a little bit now.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
We don't want to listen.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Go to Siri.
I'm going to Siri. Alright. ... Zaddy? I really love your poems.
I think she just loves me.
I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Why?
What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. It just means that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sorori? I pat Sorori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sorori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Zaddy? Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Huh? Sorori, you've completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
Ah! I broke my pencil.
Sorori hesitantly bends down to pick up the pencil piece he dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry?
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil.
He's gonna look up.
Sorori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sorori.
Yeah.
I grab Sorori's arm and help her sit back at the desk. Anyways, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
Oh, bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside for my thumb and with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly and there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, but I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a little bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off the bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be from my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. All I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That is sad!
You're depressed as fuck, Sorori. Holy shit. Ma'am, holy shit.
Holy shit!
Oh, it's holy crap. Holy shit. Sorori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this to come from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. You're really sad.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Suri always had the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. 3. I wonder
if this is one of those times.
Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh my god.
Oh my god, she's gonna talk so much. Let's
Alright.
get it over with.
Hi, Gonzatti. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not gonna be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright! I like it, Zaddy. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No! It kind of makes me think of something. That's okay, alright. And she's a good writer, too. So, take it as a compliment. If you say so. Yup. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstone? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just simple words. His poems can be funny, enduring, and even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world and would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably would find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be a kind of poem to explore. But anyways, would you like to read my poem now?
No.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me! The colors! They won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, exploding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. What's that word?
Cacophony.
Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, growing, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing.
Why is there a Satan symbol in the squeaking? That's fine.
Shine. Cuisine? Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Holy shit, that would hurt. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. And in this poem, meaningless.
Is she schizophrenic? What's happening?
I don't know. There's more. There was more, and you skipped it.
I scrolled all the way down.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know.
That was the end.
It's even more abstract than your last one.
Okay, Goofy. Let's go.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. No, I said something. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
I see that.
Choosing where how spatial words totally changing the mood of the poem.
Yeah.
It's almost like magic.
You're not allowed to say that, so we already did.
The way I wrote the lines is so they shine and makes me feel like they can't speak of the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question.
What?
A poem can be abstract, a physical expression of a feeling,
What feeling?
or a conversation with
That
the
thing just
reader.
gave me anxiety.
So putting it that way, not everything is about, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh god.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
That's a fourth wall break! That's a fourth wall break!
Save the game. No, save the game right now.
Oh.
Go up there. Yes. Okay, return. You never know when you might change your mind.
I don't like the way this is setting up!
I think we're getting ready to get into the horror aspect of this.
There's horror to this game? I don't know what we're playing!
We're playing a dumb dating sim. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
Oh god, I don't like it.
Uh-huh.
I'm clicking, ma'am!
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today.
I don't like it.
So if everyone would come sit in the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
We don't really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can just put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need more than a few decorations. Soraya has been working on posters, and I've already designed some pamphlets we can hand out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what exactly we're going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about that already. We're going to be performing. I thought we were doing cupcakes.
I thought we were doing cupcakes. We already discussed this. What are we performing? Performing?
Monica? Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry. Holy shit!
No!
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems here.
Oh, God.
Soraya is putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Soraya, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a few days ago.
Yesterday, but yeah.
It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that.
Yeah, bitch.
So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it a rest. We're the only ones doing this, my guy. Good job. If we start the event and each put in a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people we get to perform, the better we do to show literature about. Literature club!
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we all have in the Wildlands Club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find some feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we do. We all do. And if it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Right. Natsuki and Yuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left.
Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Whew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
The club is seriously going to be the death of me?
Maybe.
Oh, gosh.
You're gonna do it.
You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyways, let's move on to the main event.
What?
I would need you to choose a poem, I guess. We're going to practice reciting them in front of everyone.
No way.
Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off and help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
I can go next.
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. And then she stands in front of the room. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room.
Thank God.
More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotions behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or is it simply a nature? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her...
You were in the middle of something.
The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I just hypothetical example. Are you ready for the next one, Sayori? I'll go next.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri.
Sorry.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort in?
For you, right there.
As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp symbolisms of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, glancing around her as if she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applying. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri a recognition she deserves! It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. But we were caught off guard, so we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm next then.
Suri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Ah-ha-ha! Sorry, I giggled. Hee.
Suri.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Ah! Try now to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself. Like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it came out the best way.
I see. Okay then.
Suri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheesy like Suri's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Suri's voice almost gives a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Suri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deep into someone, though I know that I thought I knew through and through. Suri finishes and we all applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Suri.
Even Zaddy liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Suri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, it seems poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more.
Are you a teacher or a teenager?
We don't have much time before the festival. You know.
You know. Okay.
Now who's next?
Oh god.
Natsuki.
Ugh. Don't make me go before Zaddy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. You might as well let Zaddy lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Damn.
Natsuki!
It's fine. I know I'm shitty. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. I got 2 poems, and both of them I wrote within 2 days. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step to the front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about the attributes and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that I'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Oh, why are you looking at me?
Because you're presenting?
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes her breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude dissipates a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they're bouncing up and down and giving a little life to the poems. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier.
No.
I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it comes to just my friends, It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess, in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about at the festival. That's it. I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, and I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up all and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own.
What? I'm really confused at this point.
I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort into the club. Well, it makes me really happy. Well, I guess it's a literature club, so you don't have to recite your own
But
poetry.
she said write your own poetry and recite it.
She did, but she likes him. She wants that D. So
She
she's
wants
going.
that D.
She's
You know,
going
if
to
we're gonna
give
be
him what he
honest,
wants.
If we fuck her, we're not gonna tell nobody.
I don't think that that's going to be an option in this game, but you know what? I don't actually know.
But like, I'm just saying, like,
I have no idea.
I wouldn't be proud
Honestly,
of
at
it.
this point, I don't know if we're playing a horror game, a psychological game, or a dating sim. I don't know anymore.
I don't know what's happening, but
I
I'm
don't
just
either.
saying, I would not brag about that woman. Would you?
Where's that?
Oh, that makes me really happy. Okay. Oh, yeah, you already said that.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone.
Are you telling us to go home?
I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. I've been working out a really nice so far. So I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Holy shit! We have like 3 days.
What is happening? I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Yuri and Monica. I'll do my best
to get through it, bruh. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Why?
I finished my Dr. Peppy.
Dr. Peppy done.
Then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go? Oh,
Sure.
shit.
Ready to go, Siri?
Yep. I sounded like a whole yip. What happened? Look at you two, always going home together like that.
I'll take you home, Natsuki.
Ooh.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Get out of here.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be nice, though. Well... Oh. Well... How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Zaddy. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Surya once more. Alright, Wookie. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Suri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Suri?
Huh? Sorry, I was spaced out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... I mean...
Suri fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that?
You're...
Kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk with Natsuki!
Is that what we're gonna
Yes! Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does that thought make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid. Oh, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she She's so cute and fun to be around.
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point of speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I at least just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Suri, I can't figure out what you're seeing in things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. 10 out of 10! I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take it away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen by that time? We're ending it!
I can't do it anymore. I can't. I gotta pee so bad. I had to pee
for
like half the video.
Go,
You guys have a wonderful time.
Oh. Alright. Yep, that's it for this video. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Hope you guys had a great time. If you found me annoying, if you hate me, if you are like, oh my god, what is this? Get the fuck out of here, these two annoying bitches. Subscribe. Alright, bye!